Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft with HL Mines. In today's episode, we did a lot. Recording this intro after the fact, and as you can see a little bit of what I've done already. Today we went ahead and put in a lot more details to the Pale Garden Village, almost wrapping it up. Definitely some other things I want to do, potentially off camera, I'm not sure, but added in some lampposts, some additional pathways and roads to connect all the buildings, and then added a centerpiece to the entire thing, which I'll get a little bit more in depth on a little bit later. Now, in the end of the video, I do spawn and bring the Creaking himself to the Pale Garden Village, and guess what, guys? He is here to stay. His Creaking heart will live in this village for forever. So that will be an exciting little thing to add to the area, and it's starting to really feel like a Pale Garden now. So without further ado, let's roll the time lapse of me putting in some of these pathways and adding in these lampposts. So as you can see, I have got all of the roads put in for the most part. I tossed in these nice little lamps, and the next thing I'm not going to show you, but I did add a little bit of a centerpiece here to the town. But before I show you guys that whole process, here we have what is, I was expecting to see this, but I did not know where it was going to be or how big it was going to be either. This is where Captain Palms is planning on building a nice new building, another addition to the village. I think I'm done with the buildings unless something just comes to me, but he definitely has some ideas, and this is the spot he kind of had in mind. Now, I'm gonna have to get, communicate with him a little bit to talk about what exactly it is, because, personally, I don't know that I like it being so close to the resin shop here. So I'm thinking maybe if we shift it over to just about here, I can level this out a little more if needed, and just have it somewhere in this area. I think that might be a little bit better, but the Pale Garden Village is really starting to come together. So while I show you some clips from my centerpiece build here, which I guess I'll spoil it, I went ahead and built a custom tree. Now, what this custom tree is going to be for is to house the Creaking heart. And that is right, the Creaking heart will live inside of the Pale Garden Village forever. It is going to be, something to be aware of if you're visiting the village at night. You don't want to see Creaky come out at night. You might want to plop down a bed and, take a quick nap. So I went ahead and built up this tree, and without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this little time lapse. All right, time for the grand reveal. There it is. I went with the dead tree look. I initially went into it with expectations of putting leaves, but that quickly changed as, there's like three reasons. One, I was too lazy. Two, I got to about this point or a little bit earlier than this, and I realized I liked the dead tree look a lot more. And three, I didn't want to take away from the entire view of the library or any of these builds for that matter from all angles. So here there would have been leaves down there, that branch there would have been some up there and hanging down here, and you just wouldn't be able to see anything. I wanted this to be a nice little centerpiece to bring the whole town together and give Mr. Creaking a nice place to live, and I think I did just that. So I did do a little bit of messing around with the creaking after placing the heart in, and things got a little bit funny. I did light up the place prior to bringing him in so that I wouldn't get any creepers come in and blow the place up. So why don't I roll that footage and enjoy me bringing the creaking back home for the very first time. Alright, so it is nearer and nearer to sunset now, and I'm assuming Mr. Creaking will be spawning any minute. Oh my god, he went in the... Hello, sir. Do you work here? Is he stuck? That is honestly incredible. If he's stuck in there, this is perfect. I don't know if he's gonna always spawn there, but it's like absolutely, oh my gosh. Hello, sir. To watch around for other mobs. This is beautiful. I thought this was gonna be a lot more of a challenge, but it seems to be too tall. Hey, there's a door there. This is wonderful. I hope this happens every single time. How nice of him to pick up a shift at the old resin shop too, you know? First time on the clock and he's already doing a wonderful job. Maybe in line for a promotion. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to farm this resin up, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. So after my first official night of resin farming, I got exactly 2 stacks, which is absolutely incredible. So I will be able to toss in some additional of my stock here and start building up my inventory. So while the sun is beginning to set, let's take a little bit of a flyover. And man, I really love how it's really coming together now. I think the tree adds a lot to the area. And honestly, these street lamps do a lot as well. I think they are simple enough that they don't take away from everything, bright enough that they give off the right amount of light, especially with shaders on. I love how it looks with shaders. Now, my only concern is whenever, I don't want there to be torches around all over. So I don't know what I'm going to do to light up the rest of the place in a way that isn't going to look weird. Maybe I do some, whether it be, I'm forgetting. I can put a light on, like a light block underneath a piece of the carpet, and I think that'll do the trick. I'll have to talk to Captain Palms because he knows a little bit more about that. I know he's done that on a couple occasions, so I'll have to see if that's going to work, and I may just try it out myself. But yeah, overall, I'm really thinking this is starting to turn into what I was envisioning. I do need to add in some slabs for all of the like step ups because I don't want you to have to jump every time. So I'll do that off camera, but really loving how it's turning out. I don't know if I want the carpet scattered like this. And I also don't know if I need a road going to this other stairs or if I need something else down here because I feel like it's kind of weird to have stairs on both sides and only. I don't know what to do about this either because it's not like ideally you'd be able to walk right up. So maybe I've put some slabs there. I don't know, but regardless, really loving how everything is starting to shape up. Did a little bit of enchanting, got some of these stocked up just a bit more than they had been before, as I mentioned before, and you guys saw a little bit of. Did a little bit of resin farming. Ended up getting a couple of stacks from that, which was nice because I have not farmed it at all. And I thought it was really funny that he spawned in his own resin shop, which for one made it much easier to handle, and two provided a little bit of a funny moment there. But now as the sun sets, I figured I might as well see if he's going to spawn there again because I've only spent one night here and never done it in shaders. So we'll see where he shows up, but that's pretty well going to wrap this episode up. Oh, he did not. Hello. Come on down. Is he stuck on the roof? Can he not jump? That's awkward. I do think it's so cool that he's hanging out here now, though. I mean, it just makes the place feel so much more authentic. As dumb as it sounds. What's up, buddy? I might put a name tag. I can put a name tag on him and he will stick around in the daytime. I don't know if I necessarily want that, but I think it could be kind of funny. So that's gonna about wrap this one up, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. There's a lot more coming. I have some ideas that I want to bring to light here in the near future. It'll be a little bit different type of episode, but I think it'll be one that will be quite enjoyable. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.